Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Meena. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about an ICO called Lendo. They have completed the pre-ICO and right now things are looking very good for that, and the reason why I want to bring this one to you is because they completed the pre-ICO round 12 days in advance. So today I was reading this article on Cointelegraph, and it talks about the Lendo closed its successful pre-ICO ahead of time. So, and here they mentioned they were supposed to close that by April 28th, but they sold out 150 million tokens they were supposed to sell during pre-ICO. So they closed the pre-ICO round 12 days earlier than anticipated, which means they are on a track and they are doing very well. So before I get into the video, I want to remind you I'm not a financial advisor and this is certainly not a financial advice. I'm just bringing you the information that is available on the internet. This is the article that I saw, which was published almost 5 hours ago, so this is very recent. And the ICO will resume on April 28th, and so if you want to check this out, it will be something that might be very interesting. Now, what is Lendo? So Lendo in the name itself sounds like lending. So this is lending, but not the way we understand lending. So this is more kind of a traditional lending. Traditional lending means like when you put something, a collateral, to get something against that deposit. So I'm not sure if you heard about SALT, but if you have, it will be very easy for you to understand it. SALT is another token, and you can see that on CoinMarketCap it is right now around $3.39. so this is very similar to that. And also if you look at the total supply for SALT, it is 120 million. Now what Lendo is talking about is it is a fintech. It's a London-based fintech, so this is not like they are hiding something or you don't know where they're located or their team. So this is a legit ICO. I'm saying the legit ICO in the way that this is not a lending or staking platform where we don't even know who are people behind it and if they are the same people with coming up with a different lending ICO name. This is a whole team, and the best part is that you can actually see the team. So if you scroll down, you will see they have listed their team, and you can see each member with their LinkedIn profile. So if you click on the link, you can go and see their LinkedIn profile and read about them, and these are real people with real profiles. I have checked a couple of them. They seem they have even listed Lendo on their profile, so this is not like their random person profile. They put it here. So they also have a advisory board, and you can see there are a big team. So this is not a project run by like 1 or 2 people, or is somebody who is not even familiar. You can actually read out. I actually was very interested in these top profiles, CEO and a board director, and the CTO as well. So if you go there, you can read about them, what they're doing, and what their previous experience was, and you can see the connections, like how well connected they are with other people. Me in tech, I understand that if you have a LinkedIn profile, it is very important not only to have a profile, but how well connected you are with other businesses or other people around you. Alright, so let's not go back. You see they're saying that pre-ICO is now sold out. They have a total supply of 1.2 billion, and this is we're supposed to sell 150 million in the pre-ICO, which part is done, and they are very close to reaching the soft cap. Now you can participate in the ICO using Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ripple, and Monero. So you have a lot of choices, especially a lot of people are holding a lot of Ripple. The way I understand Ripple is a lot in use. Ethereum is also a very good option, and Monero is one of my favorite coin. So you have different options here as well. Now what is Lendo? As I explained before, this is where you use your crypto asset as a collateral and receive a loan in fiat. So suppose you're in a situation where you have been holding some cryptocurrency and you do not want to sell it, and because if you sell it, you fear that, well, the price will go up suddenly or something like that. So what happened is that using Lendo, you will get a loan. And the best part of this whole thing is that this is a utility token, first of all. So this is not like or loans like the way we understand the BitConnect loan, where you are actually loaning and actually nobody is actually using that one. I have said actually 3 times in this sentence. So this one is where actually you need money to do something against your cryptocurrency. First of all, the loan process, as they explain, is very, very fast. Here, they explain it. So they have a Lendo debit card, and as soon as your loan is approved, you can use the money using Lendo debit card at any ATM. So it's a regular debit card, but you can use it at any ATM. So no tricks there. And also they say they have a very safe and secure, high security proprietary software which guarantees that all the store funds are safeguarded, and they are using a leading insurance company that will insure all crypto assets stored in the vault. So when you are putting your cryptocurrency or you're giving it up for to collect fiat, you want to be certain that whatever you are giving them, that is safeguarded. And we have seen in a recent few months that a lot of hacks have been happening here and there. Some exchanges got hacked, some ICO got hacked even during their ICO rounds. So security around this is very important, and the way they explain is that they have a cold vault. They will be storing your cryptocurrency. So the point of this whole thing is that this is a utility token. First, it is not like something like a staking platform where you just have to go in without having a real utility. So there are a lot of coins out there which have no utility. They are just based on demand and supply, and when people get bored or something, or like one whale get into and sell it, there is definitely nothing left for that project. This one, on the other hand, is like it has a real application. So anybody who is applying for the loan has to get ELT, which is their ticker. Now they explain that this loan market is a big $1 trillion market. We totally understand that, and there are some stats in dollars and pounds. Since this is based on, the company is based in UK, so they are using the source as Bank of England and Fintech. There is 31 billion in car loan in UK alone. So just imagine this loan market is very, very big, and there are a lot of time people need to do loan. Now, I will explain you in a little bit moment, like what are the advantages of using Lendo. But let's look at their roadmap. So they said they started formulating this whole concept in 2016, and then they formed a company. They launched and have some, the initial website development work, and they started their ICO in 2018 April. And the way I understand is that when they go live, they will be live with UK, and then later on in the phase 2, they will expand it over to the other countries, and they will go global. Now, the soft cap is 200 million. We have already seen that they have sold 150 million in the pre-ICO. This is based on Ethereum blockchain, and their ticker, I told you, is ELT. This is ERC223 token. So here we have their prices. So pre-ICO is gone, so definitely we have missed this price point of 0.1 euro in phase 1 of the ICO, which will start on April 28th. The price will be 0.2 euro. And if you go down, they explain what is token allocation, what are they planning to do with it, and you can read everything here. They are saving 20% for the founder and advisors. And if you go down here, you see I mentioned that their team, and they have some articles. I already showed you the article from today from Cointelegraph, and I'm going to show you their white paper. So I was reading this white paper, and so here are the few things they talk about. This is Ethereum token, so this is smart contract based. The total supply is 1.2 billion, and the prices varies. And then they have token loyalty program. So every time somebody applies for a loan, they have to do it using their Lendo token, that is ELT. And you know, there will be a fee charge, even though the process is very fast. I will explain that in a bit. But so whatever the fees they are collecting from the loaners, 30% of that fee goes to the token holder. So that is incentive, and that is why people who are holding the Lendo will benefit. The more people who are going to do loans, the more fee they will collect, and 30% of that fee the token holder will get. This is, again, I explained, it is a utility token, so this is not just you know, a gimmick or a token without any purpose. They here have mentioned some few stats again, and the key question, this is an important part, and this is something you should read as well. What incentives do lenders have to work with Lendo? So first of the important part is, again, you are not selling your crypto. You're still the owner. Once you get your loan, as soon as you return it, you get your crypto back. So in meantime, if it has appreciated, that is great. You don't have to give it up or sell anything. So that is a good part. The second is that lending decisions or the loan approval are very, very fast. So when you apply for a loan in a traditional market, they look at various things. You look at a credit card score and other things, and that process can be quite lengthy. But on this one, because you are using your crypto assets, and you know, it is very easy to evaluate that, and that's what I explained, that it is very quick. The process, the whole process of crypto asset assessment is very fast. And also because they are in a global reach, everybody can apply for the loan and get a loan. If you go for a traditional loan market, you have to apply for the loan in wherever you're located. You cannot just go ahead. So with the crypto, the thing is, everything is very global and so that's about it. I have read the white paper, and I suggest if you are interested in looking into this one, you must read the white paper and understand why this might be important. The thing with the traditional ICOs is that most of them are utility tokens, so you need to understand the business case. So depending on the utility and the demand and supply, definitely the price can appreciate. And this is the niche where some other companies are as well, and you want to get in early, so when the price is low, so after like few months, when it start getting rolling and people start getting loans, the price will definitely appreciate, and when the price appreciates, that's when you earn profit. So even though I understand there are other platforms kind of doing similar thing, but it is always good to get in when the prices are low, and for you can get a lot of money for your bucks. So that's about it. I hope it makes sense. If you like this video, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and I wish you happy investing, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.